All right, back we go. It is January 26th, Tuesday. It's a little recap from the morning movers. Another strong day just continues right now. Let's start with KOSS, Cost Corp. Yeah, this moved late afternoon yesterday, and look what this did a channel between 9 and 10 for 3-4 hours after hours, and then the morning exploded up, came back, found this pretty much 1025 line that bounced hard. This was a tougher trade. You're putting in big candles. It's taking up 50 cents to a dollar in these moves. It was a tougher move. It did break long. Looks like it hauled it and came all the way back down. So it's a long, not the best of longs, but it came a short. So on the daily, had the big move yesterday. Look at that. And then continued today. The shooting star wick. That is usually a capitulation wick where you have it just rides up so fast and then burns itself out. OXBR, let's go to the 3 minute. This made a nice move up to about 325. This is the 3 minute. Came right down. Look at this. Down, down. And then bounced here. That little cross is to change of direction. Draw your line like this. And you're pretty much out of it. And then this rode up. The big thing on this is I had this. Check my videos. I'm pretty sure I did a video on this. I counted. This was 17 times it touched. And what line was that? The 250 line. You think that's support when you break through finally? Look how many times. Look at these wicks. So go back and see right here. This was the 250 line. So if you're in here, you pretty much have faith that it's going to hold there on this break. And you know why? Because everything's moving in the market. And this is the time for it to break. See it try back here, try back here. Now, usually it's like 2 to 3 times in these ascending triangle breakouts, but this was like the 17th time. So, but you know where it's at on the chart. You know that 250 line's there. Even if it fell back there and you see it hold, you can get it. If not, you know how to play it. But just draw your line here. Here's another like triangle. If it breaks over this 275, you can put your order out, probably 275.3, and then look at it. Nice move up to 575. Then it fade a little bit. So another good move. Here's a AIKI 140. You see this battling back and forth. It started to grind up 150 all the way to 210. Strong move. See the daily on that. Daily in this seat. That's why I'm having all these mapped out. This was at the 150 line. See this? The 150 came back, came back. See, they're finally breaking through a lot of these. It's like the long time coming for all these stocks that are like basing and then coming up. VTNR. This was a strong move early pre-market. Then look. So think about it. The move on 160 to 310 is going to keep going to 610. I mean, it could, but I doubt it. Then it fade it down, fade it down. Then it's eventually had a good bounce. The whole move was down until you break this line, basically. But most of the time, they'll do that and then fade or just go sideways. PHUM, 180 to 250. It's a strong bounce and to fade it. A lot of these are, some of these are quick moves. They're not really lasting today. There's GameStop, everyone's favorite. Here we go again. We're riding up 114. Look at this stock. Big move, big indecision candle up and down. Now we're going back up. Yeah, I would stay away from it. It's just too crazy. There's a PRTS. Breaking through this. Look at this level too. Finally broke through the low, kept getting higher. Up we go. Here's Craig, China Recycling. There's a gap right here. It looks like right over this 9 level. And take this out right here. You can see this to another grinding up. If it move from here, then you can put your line on this. Straight up like this here. See this? So the back and forth, back and forth. Now we're breaking up. So, you know, this could fill this gap to 10 plus on Craig. EDSA, look at this sharp move up. This is the typical slide move. You go straight up and then you slide down. Maybe it's a bounce, but you either go down and then sideways for a while. It's called the slide, up to a slide. WKHS, big rip. This continues. Look at this chart. The whole low on this chart keeps getting higher. It's really strong. VIR, 46 up to 68. Look at that move and came back. Big, strong move. Some of these moves are only, that's like an hour. That's all it is. MOTS. I think I called this one with the over 150. See this up. Big wash down. I said watch for the 1320 EMA breakup, and that's what it did. I believe this was on a video too. I have so many of these videos on these stocks. You got to check it out. This is a weird stock. Imagine this stock. Oh my God. EasyGO. OEG. Nice run up. Forward. Here's one you want to catch. Bison. Look at this stock. Not much. And this starts to break up. This is like a $8 gain. Big move on the daily chart here. CVLB. RHE. This is another popper. And it doesn't hold. Look at this stock. It's so weird. It does this. It's held the 3 line. It's 1320 EMA. This is really manipulated. You know, so on this, you got to get over the 5 line right here. See this? It went up. It keeps trying to get over this 5, and it's not holding. NKLA. Might have talked about this a while back. I said it would fill this gap. You can see that. See this move? Trend line, trend line, trend line. Found a bottom here. Rounding up. Your 1320 EMA. Here's a gap. Another gap. And really big move today. FCell. You don't have to say nothing about this stock. Look at this stock. It's crazy. Big move. This continues from like 2 to 22. OSTK. Looks like this bottom formed like a channel. It's breaking up. Moved over 70. 82 now. Blink. It's formed a new like base here. That continues long. Charging vehicles are on fire. Here's a BYFC. I believe this is they're about like black-owned banks, or they help black-owned businesses. So good at stock. Trying to get over 2. It's trying to break over this 250 now. Look at the volume come in. Look at the way the stock's moving. Looks interesting here. Watch for that break. Let's see here. Pixie. Called this one too a while back. Ascending triangle. Big gap. Back and forth. A tightening wedge, and then we explode up. Yeah, these are all working extremely well. ENG. Here's UUU. This puts in weird moves. Big moves. It's trying to stay above the 6. See, it didn't really go down from here. A little bit. YQ breaking up. AQMS. Look at this daily chart. It's just breaking up. This thing went from $1 to it's at $7. BYND had really good news today. This is another straight up momentum. Look at this early pre-market. Not that early, but you know, this move 160 to 220 and it fades. So because the move's not a slow like type of move with dip buying, it's just a straight up momentum, and then it burns itself out and then it fades. Here's Mint. This hug the 330 line. Look how low this was. And then you're getting a lot of these stocks to just put a big candle in, then off we go. This is another dollar move. So, you know, market remains hot. Small caps remain hot. You're getting electric vehicles, you know, other type of stocks. The penny stocks are still killing. You get all kinds of big moves. And, you know, that's where we're at right now in the market. So many things to trade. And, you know, you're getting great long action right now. And they're all setting up each day after day. You can see these. That's why I'm doing these videos. They're setting up big time. So subscribe to my channel. I'm calling out all these videos. I'm calling out all these stocks, excuse me, in these videos. Like here's the other one I kept calling out. METX. Med10, EdTech, I think they're educational platform. Look at this stock. Another one. It's a long run down. You're going sideways, sideways. And what do you think's going to happen next? You have a gap here. The rounding move again, your 1320 MA. Look at it wrap up now. Good volume. This is going to go probably 250 to 3 plus the way it's set now. Look at this volume. It hasn't done volume like that at all. So what's that tell you? Heavy accumulation down here. I don't know why it accumulated down here. Maybe someone knew something, or these traders. They're just waiting for this gap to fill. A lot of times gaps will be filled, but you can see it down here. See, it didn't have accumulation down here or here. Look at this. So that tells you something. All right, please subscribe to my channel. We'll have more videos later. Like Cayman Trades. Hit the like button. We're out. Peace.